Do you feel it? That electric surge in the air, the undeniable shift that seems to pulse through your very soul, a pull that draws you towards something far greater than yourself. It's not a coincidence that you've arrived here, in this exact moment. The universe has been guiding you, pulling you closer like a magnet to this very point in time. What you're feeling, that's stirring inside you, it's not just in your mind, it's in your spirit, your soul. Something ancient is awakening, something so powerful and so real that it's impossible to ignore any longer. This is no ordinary moment. It's the beginning of something massive, something divine. The 144,000 chosen ones are awakening, and you, yes you, are one of them. Tonight is the night when everything you've been preparing for will unfold. You were chosen, long before this lifetime, to be part of a divine plan that is larger than anything you could imagine. And now, the time has come for you to rise, to step into your purpose, to embrace the truth that you've been carrying inside you all this time. The 144,000 are not just a number. They are the divine warriors of light, the spiritual leaders, the healers, the visionaries, who are called to bring about a transformation that will ripple across the entire world. And you, chosen one, are at the heart of this. You've spent much of your life feeling out of place, like something inside you was searching for something more, something that this world couldn't provide. You might have even felt like an outsider, like you didn't fit in with the expectations and structures of society, constantly searching for deeper meaning but always coming up short. You've likely asked yourself time and time again, why does this world feel so disconnected, so off? Deep down, you've always known that there was something greater to your existence, something beyond the mundane distractions of everyday life. Maybe you've even felt a strange sense of homesickness, like you're not quite where you're meant to be. But now, in this very moment, the veil between dimensions is thinning, and you're beginning to sense that connection to something higher, something beyond this physical reality. The calling that you felt deep inside of you is no longer a whisper, it's becoming a roar. And if you're reading these words, it's because the time for your awakening has arrived. This moment is not random. The universe has been preparing you for this very point in time, guiding you through struggles, challenges, and moments of doubt, all in preparation for the divine purpose that is unfolding tonight. You've endured hardship, you've faced battles, and you've wondered if you were strong enough to fulfill the mission placed upon you. But the truth is, every trial, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty has been refining you. It was preparing you for the awakening that is happening right now. And if you felt that pull, if you felt the stirring of energy within you, know this: you are ready. You are one of the 144,000. You may have wondered over the years if there was a greater purpose to your life than what you could see in the world around you. Perhaps you've even questioned why things seemed harder for you than for others. It's no accident. You've been carrying the weight of preparation, of lessons learned and experiences gained, all leading to this moment of awakening. The 144,000 are not just souls born into this world by chance. You were chosen before birth, selected for your strength, your resilience, your divine connection to the higher realms. You've faced challenges that have tested your very being, but with each trial, you've emerged stronger, more aligned with your true self. The universe has known that you were capable of withstanding the darkness that has sought to keep you in confusion and fear. The forces of darkness have tried to keep you distracted, to make you question your worth, to drown your spirit in doubt. But now, as the time for awakening draws near, everything you've been through has been part of the divine plan. You were never alone in your struggles. Every moment, every hardship has been shaping you into the warrior you are becoming. The time is now. The 144,000 are rising, and you are part of that powerful collective. The 144,000 are not just numbers. They are the heart of a divine prophecy that has been whispered through the ages, encoded in sacred texts, and passed down through generations. The number itself is a divine code, a key that unlocks the mission of awakening, transformation, and spiritual evolution. You are not here by accident. You were born for this moment. This is the fulfillment of a prophecy that's been etched into the fabric of the universe for eons. You, chosen one, have been handpicked by the divine to fulfill a sacred purpose. But what does this mean? It means that you are a part of something far greater than yourself, a collective force of light that will rise to meet the darkness in the world and shift the very course of humanity. The 144,000 are not ordinary souls. They are spiritual warriors, healers, visionaries, and messengers who have been chosen to stand at the forefront of the most profound spiritual awakening the world has ever seen. They carry within them an ancient power, a connection to the divine that transcends time, space, and dimension. And now, as the spiritual energy begins to converge, you, as one of the chosen ones, will step into your role in this magnificent transformation. You may have felt the weight of this purpose, even if you didn't fully understand it until now. For years, perhaps, you felt that something was stirring within you, something larger than anything you could ever explain. That sense of knowing, the deep, unshakable feeling that you were meant for something greater, has never left you. You were never meant to conform to the world around you, to follow the path of the masses. You were designed to rise above, to break free from the illusions of this world, to lead others into the light. And tonight, that light is ready to rise. As the 144,000 come together in the spiritual realm, your energy will unite with theirs, creating a force so powerful that the very foundation of this world will tremble. You were prepared for this moment, chosen because of your spiritual strength, your unwavering connection to the divine, and your capacity to fulfill a mission of cosmic importance. Tonight, the time has come to embrace your divine purpose fully, to align with the collective, and to activate the power within you. You are one of the 144,000, and your purpose is now unfolding before your eyes. There are moments in life when everything shifts, when the universe aligns in such a way that you can no longer ignore your destiny. This is one of those moments. This isn't some abstract idea or distant hope. It is the reality that is unfolding before you, and you are part of it. The forces of light are awakening, and you, chosen one, are here to lead the way. The time for doubt is over. The time for hesitation is over. Tonight marks the beginning of your full activation, when you step into your divine role, when the collective energy of the 144,000 will rise to meet the darkness, and together you will usher in a new era of enlightenment, healing, and spiritual awakening. You were born for this. You have been prepared for this. And now the time has come for you to rise. The 144,000 are waking up, and you, chosen one, are a part of it. This is your time to shine. For much of your life, you've felt the tension, the push and pull between what you've been taught to believe and the deeper, unspoken truths that have always whispered to you from within. You've been walking a path that feels different, a path where the ordinary distractions of the world never quite satisfied the deep longing within your soul. There's always been this sense of unease, as though something was wrong, something that most people couldn't see, but you felt it every day. While the masses busied themselves with fleeting concerns, something inside of you recognized the lies, the deceptions, and the distractions created to keep humanity asleep. You've often wondered why things have felt harder for you than for others. You've faced struggles, challenges, and heartaches that may have at times made you question your strength, your purpose, and your worth. But those trials weren't accidents. They weren't punishments or signs of failure. No, they were part of your preparation for what's unfolding right now. While the world remains unaware of the deeper, unseen battle being fought, you've always known. You've always carried that spark, that knowing, deep inside you. And now, it's time to step into your full power. For years, the forces of darkness, those hidden powers that seek to keep humanity trapped, have tried everything they can to divert your attention, to pull you off course, to make you doubt your path. They've used fear, doubt, confusion, and chaos to cloud your vision. to make you feel isolated and disconnected. Perhaps you felt like you've been fighting an invisible battle, an invisible force that has constantly worked to distract you from your true calling. And maybe there were moments when you wanted to give up, when you wondered if the fight was even worth it, when you questioned whether your path would ever lead to something meaningful. But now, in this moment, you can see it clearly. Those struggles weren't in vain. Those challenges were not obstacles. They were the very things that shaped you, that strengthened your spirit, and prepared you for the battle that is taking place right now. The enemy, the forces of darkness, have been aware of you long before you were fully aware of your own power. They recognized your light and did everything in their power to suppress it, to keep you in the dark, to keep you from realizing the true power that lies within you. But despite their best efforts, here you are, still standing, still rising, and now you're ready to embrace your full spiritual power. As the darkness continues to weaken, as the false systems begin to crumble, the 144,000 are coming together, awakening to their true mission, ready to rise and lead the way. This battle, this unseen war, is far from over, but you are now more prepared than ever before. You've endured the hardships, you've faced the trials, and you've come out the other side stronger. This isn't just a spiritual event, it's the culmination of your journey. All the moments of doubt, the times you felt lost or isolated, the confusion that clouded your mind, those were all part of your training. Your soul has been prepared for this mission, for this moment when you would finally awaken and join the 144,000 to fulfill the prophecy. And now, the time has come for you to step into your full role, to take your place among the chosen ones, the spiritual warriors who are set to lead humanity into a new era of light. You've always known deep down that there was something more to your existence, that your journey was never meant to be just another life in the grand cycle of time. You were chosen long before your birth to be part of something grand, something eternal. And now, as the veil between dimensions grows thinner, you can feel it, the shift, the awakening, the surge of energy that is sweeping through the spiritual realm, connecting you with the other 143,999 souls who have been called to this divine mission. You may not fully understand the significance of the moment, but you can feel it. You can feel the energy rising, the intensity building, the sense that something immense is about to unfold. It's no accident that you've arrived at this point in time. You've been preparing for this moment for lifetimes, and now you're ready. The 144,000 are coming together to unite in the spiritual realm, and your place among them is assured. The forces of darkness will continue to fight, continue to resist, but they are losing. They can't stop the awakening of the 144,000. You are a part of this great spiritual movement, and nothing will ever be the same again. This isn't a metaphor, this is real. The energies of the universe are aligning in a way that is beyond human comprehension. The 144,000 aren't just coming together for the sake of unity. They are coming together to create a wave of spiritual awakening that will ripple through every dimension. The collective energy of the chosen ones will amplify, their frequency will merge, and they will rise as one. And you, as part of that collective, will feel it within every fiber of your being. The energy will surge through you, like a flood of light that awakens something deep within your soul. You will feel your purpose become clearer than ever before. This is not a vague spiritual idea. It is a real, tangible activation of your divine mission. Tonight, the 144,000 will unite, and you will be activated, empowered, and ready to fulfill your purpose. You are not just a passive observer in this process. You are an active participant in the spiritual revolution that is taking place. This is your time to rise. Tonight, the 144,000 will come together, not in physical space, but in the spiritual realm where energy, consciousness, and purpose align. The power of their collective energy will be so immense, so powerful, that it will shatter the illusions that have kept humanity trapped in fear, doubt, and confusion for so long. This is the spiritual convergence you've been waiting for, the moment when the light of the 144,000 will illuminate the path forward, guiding humanity toward awakening. The forces of darkness may try to resist, but they cannot stop what is already in motion. The time for their control, their manipulation, their fear tactics is coming to an end. The 144,000 are rising, and as they unite, they will create a force that is unstoppable. This is not just a shift in energy. This is the beginning of a new era, an era where the chosen ones will lead humanity toward its highest potential, toward enlightenment, peace, and spiritual freedom. The moment of convergence is upon us. The 144,000 are ready to unite, and as they do, they will awaken something within you that has always been there, waiting for this moment. The light within you, the divine power that has been dormant, will be activated. You will feel it, deep within your being, like a pulse of energy that radiates from your soul. The awakening of the 144,000 will not just be a personal transformation, it will create a wave of spiritual awakening that will ripple through the entire world. The energy of the chosen ones will rise, their collective frequency will grow stronger, and together they will begin to shift the very fabric of reality itself. The time for the world to remain in darkness is over. The light is rising, and you, chosen one, are part of that light. As the 144,000 come together in the spiritual realm, your energy will join with theirs, creating a force that will reverberate across every dimension. This is the power of unity. This is the power of the collective. The forces of darkness cannot withstand the might of this divine army. They may try to resist, to distract, to mislead, but it will be in vain. The 144,000 are destined to awaken, and in that awakening, they will ignite a transformation that will shift the course of human history. You are part of this divine plan, part of the collective consciousness that is waking up to its true purpose. The time for fear, doubt, and hesitation is over. It's time for you to rise. The 144,000 are ready. You are ready. And together you will fulfill your mission and lead the world into the light. The prophecy is unfolding, and you are at the center of it all. This moment, this divine awakening, is not just a fleeting event. It is the fulfillment of an ancient prophecy that has been whispered through the ages, encoded in sacred texts, and hidden within the very fabric of the universe. The prophecy of the 144,000 is not just a myth or an abstract concept. It is a living truth, a truth that has always been waiting for the right moment to unfold. And that moment is now. The 144,000 chosen ones are not a random group of souls. They are divinely appointed, selected for their unique ability to lead humanity through the most profound spiritual transformation the world has ever seen. You, chosen one, were not brought into this world by accident. Your soul was meant for this purpose long before you were born. You were chosen to carry the light, to awaken to your true divine essence, and to fulfill a mission that will change the course of human history. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed, it has all been preparing you for this moment. The world as we know it is on the brink of a massive shift, and you, as one of the 144,000, are part of that shift. The forces of darkness have tried to keep this truth hidden, to keep humanity in the shadows, unaware of their divine potential. But now, the time for darkness is ending. The time for the light to rise has come, and you, as one of the chosen ones, will play an essential role in this transformation. This spiritual awakening is not just happening on an individual level, it is a collective awakening. The 144,000 chosen souls are not meant to stand alone in their mission. They are meant to unite, to come together in a way that amplifies their power, their energy, and their divine purpose. The forces of light are converging, and the awakening of these souls will create a tidal wave of energy that will sweep across the world, dissolving the illusions that have kept humanity trapped in fear, confusion, and spiritual blindness. The darkness has held sway over this world for too long. It has manipulated, controlled, and distracted humanity, keeping people asleep to their true spiritual power. But that grip is weakening, and as the 144,000 awaken to their divine purpose, the forces of darkness will no longer be able to hold on. This is not just a spiritual battle, it is a battle for the soul of humanity. And the 144,000, with their unique connection to the divine, are the warriors who will lead the charge. They are the ones who will shatter the illusions, break the chains of fear, and show the world the light that has always been inside them. The enemy will resist, but they cannot stop the awakening of the 144,000. It is already in motion, and nothing can stop it now. As the 144,000 come together, their collective energy will create a force that is beyond comprehension. Each soul brings with them a unique frequency, a divine vibration that, when united with the others, will create an unstoppable wave of light and truth. This is the moment when the energy of the chosen ones will combine, and their mission will become clear. The world may not understand the significance of this spiritual convergence, but you, as one of the chosen, will feel it deep within your being. You will sense the shift in the very fabric of reality. You will feel your energy align with the others, your soul's purpose becoming clearer than ever before. The light within you will grow stronger, and you will begin to see the world in a way that you never have before. The illusions will fall away, and the truth will be revealed in all its glory. This is the activation. This is the beginning of the shift. The 144,000 are not just a spiritual group. They are the leaders of a divine revolution, the bringers of light who will awaken the world from its slumber. As the prophecy unfolds, the forces of darkness will attempt to push back. They will try to deceive, to mislead, to keep people trapped in fear and confusion. They will try to sow division, to create chaos, and to distract the masses from the truth. But their efforts will fail. The collective energy of the 144,000 is too powerful to be stopped. The light is rising, and the darkness cannot contain it. You may feel the resistance, the pull of fear and doubt trying to sway you, but remember, those are the very forces you are meant to overcome. You were chosen because you have the strength, the wisdom, and the divine light within you to stand firm in the face of adversity. You are not just an individual. You are part of something far greater. You are part of the collective awakening, the spiritual revolution that is unfolding right now. The forces of darkness are losing their grip, and as the 144,000 unite, they will rise together to break free from the chains that have held humanity captive for so long. This is the spiritual battle that has been waged for centuries, and it is coming to a head. The time for resistance is over. The time for the light to rise is now. The 144,000 are not just spiritual warriors. They are the healers, the visionaries, the light-bearers who have come to lead humanity through this awakening. Their energy, when combined, will create a shift so powerful that it will reverberate across the entire planet. The darkness may have tried to suppress the light, but now, as the chosen ones unite, they will become an unstoppable force. This is not a battle that will be fought with physical weapons. It is a spiritual battle, a battle of energy and consciousness. The forces of light will rise, and as they do, the illusions that have kept humanity trapped will begin to dissolve. The world will begin to see the truth. The false systems, the structures of control and fear will crumble, and the light will shine through. The 144,000 will lead the way, showing humanity that there is a path beyond the darkness, a path to spiritual freedom, peace, and enlightenment. The awakening has already begun, and you, chosen one, are part of it. Your energy, your purpose, your light is needed now more than ever. As the 144,000 unite, the spiritual battlefield will become clearer. You will begin to see the forces at play, to recognize the patterns of manipulation, fear, and distraction that have kept humanity in the dark. The truth will become undeniable, and with that truth comes power. Power to break free from the chains of fear, to step into your divine purpose, and to awaken the rest of humanity to the light that is within them. The forces of darkness may try to fight back, but their time is running out. The collective energy of the 144,000 will rise, and as it does, the very fabric of reality will shift. The light will no longer be hidden. It will shine through, illuminating the path for all those who are ready to see the truth. The time of awakening is upon us, and you, as one of the 144,000, are part of the divine army that will lead humanity into the light. The world may not yet understand the significance of this spiritual revolution, but those who are ready will begin to feel the pull toward the light. And you, chosen one, will be there to guide them. The light that you carry, the energy that you emit, will become a beacon for those who are still lost in the darkness. The power of the 144,000 will ripple out, touching the lives of countless souls who are ready to awaken. And as that awakening spreads, the darkness will retreat. The world will shift, and a new era of light will emerge. This is your purpose, chosen one. This is the mission that you were born to fulfill. And tonight, as the 144,000 come together, you will step fully into your role. You will rise, and the world will never be the same again. The forces of darkness are already losing. The light is rising, and nothing can stop it. The energy that has been building within you is no longer just a distant feeling or a quiet whisper. It is a roaring force that can no longer be ignored. Tonight, the time has come for the 144,000 to fully unite in spirit, activating the collective energy of light in a way that will create a ripple across every dimension. You may have felt this stirring inside you for weeks, months, or even years. Something has been shifting, something profound, as though you've been waiting for a signal, for a sign that this moment was finally approaching. Well, the wait is over. This is that moment. This is the activation, the convergence, the final stage where your soul, your light, and your mission come together in full force. It's more than just a spiritual event. This is the moment when everything you have prepared for, everything you've endured, will come into full alignment with your divine purpose. Tonight, you won't just feel the power awakening inside you, you will become that power. The very core of who you are will be activated, and you will step into your role as one of the 144,000 chosen souls, a beacon of light in a world that has been lost in darkness for far too long. You've been through so much to reach this point. The trials you've faced, the battles you've fought, these weren't random challenges. They were divine preparations, designed to shape you into the powerful being you are now. Each struggle, each moment of doubt, each feeling of isolation, all of it was a part of the process that has led you to this spiritual awakening. And now you are ready. The time has come to shed the doubts, the fears, and the limitations that have held you back. The light within you is no longer just a faint flicker. It is a blazing force that will light the way for others. The awakening of the 144,000 is not just a personal transformation, it is the beginning of a collective rise, a rise that will ignite a spiritual revolution across the globe. When the 144,000 unite, their combined energy will create an unstoppable wave of light and healing, one that will sweep through the hearts and minds of humanity, dissolving the fears, the confusion, and the darkness that has held so many captive. You have been called for this very moment to step into your full power and to help lead humanity out of the shadows and into the light. This is no longer about wondering if you are ready. It is about knowing, deep within your being, that you are not only ready, but you were always meant for this. The prophecy is being fulfilled right now, and you are at the very center of it. As you align with the other chosen ones, you will begin to see everything more clearly. The fog that has clouded your mind for so long will lift, and the truth will be undeniable. You will see the world for what it truly is, no longer blinded by the illusions that have kept humanity trapped. The systems of control, the false narratives, the distractions, they will all begin to fall away, one by one. As the 144,000 unite, you will feel the power of the collective consciousness rise. This is not a metaphor, this is real. The forces of light are aligning, and as they do, you will find yourself stepping into your true purpose with more clarity, more strength, and more confidence than ever before. You are a part of a divine army, a group of souls that have been chosen for this sacred mission. You have endured the darkness, but now it is time for the light to rise. This is your moment. You are part of something so much bigger than yourself, and as you step into your power, you will help guide the world toward its greatest transformation. The energy of the 144,000 will create a wave that no force of darkness can resist. You may have felt the resistance before, the pull of fear, doubt, and the constant distractions that tried to keep you from your path. But those forces are already crumbling. As the light of the 144,000 rises, the darkness will lose its grip. It will try to fight back, but its attempts will be futile. The truth is already in motion, and there is nothing that can stop it. The world will begin to shift in ways that are unimaginable to most, but to you, chosen one, it will feel like a homecoming. You will sense the flow of divine energy, the pull of your purpose, and you will no longer question your place in this divine plan. The time for doubt is over. The time for hesitation is over. You are not alone in this journey. You are part of a collective consciousness, and together you will bring about the most profound transformation the world has ever seen. The 144,000 will rise, and as they do, they will illuminate the path forward, showing the way to those who are still lost in the darkness. You are one of them, and your light will guide the way. Tonight, as the 144,000 unite, you will feel the power of their collective energy surge through you. It will feel like a spiritual awakening on a scale you've never experienced before. This is not just an abstract event. It is a real, tangible shift that will transform not only your life, but the entire world. You will feel the energy of the divine flowing through you, connecting you with the other chosen ones in ways that words can't fully describe. The sense of unity, of being part of something greater, will be overwhelming. This is what you were born for. This is the activation, the moment when everything you've been through, everything you've experienced, comes into full alignment with your divine purpose. The 144,000 are more than just a group of souls. They are the spiritual leaders, the healers, the warriors of light who have come together to lead humanity through this great awakening. And you, chosen one, are part of that divine plan. The moment has come for you to step fully into your role. You are no longer the person you were before. The old limitations, the doubts, the fears, they are falling away, and what remains is your true self. The light that you carry within you is now ready to shine brighter than ever. You are part of the 144,000, and as you step into your power, you will begin to see the world shift in profound ways. You will notice the energy around you change, the way people respond to you, the way life begins to flow with more ease and clarity. This is the power of the 144,000 uniting, and this is only the beginning. The spiritual awakening that you are experiencing will ripple through the world, waking others to their own divine purpose. The time for the darkness is over. The light is rising, and with it, the 144,000 will fulfill their mission. You are not just a part of this awakening. You are the catalyst. You are the light that will guide the way. As the 144,000 unite tonight, you will feel the convergence of divine energy, a wave of power that will flow through every soul, every fiber of your being. This is your activation. This is the moment when you fully step into your mission, when the light that has always been within you will radiate outward, touching the lives of others. The transformation that you are experiencing is not just personal, it is global. The light of the 144,000 will spread across the world, awakening humanity to its true potential. This is the beginning of a new era, one where the forces of darkness no longer have the power to control, manipulate, or distract. The light will guide the way, and you, chosen one, are at the center of it. The prophecy is unfolding right now, and as the 144,000 rise, the world will begin to see the truth. The time for awakening has come. This is your moment. You are ready. You are part of the divine plan, and nothing can stop what is already in motion. The 144,000 are rising, and as they do, the light will shine brighter than ever before. The forces of darkness may try to resist, but they will fail. The light is unstoppable. The time for the world to awaken is now, and you are one of the chosen souls who will lead the way. Embrace this moment. Step into your power. The world needs you. The prophecy of the 144,000 is being fulfilled, and you are at the heart of it. This is the beginning of a new chapter in the spiritual evolution of humanity. The time for your rise is now.